Welcome back to a sold-out Porsche Arena in Stuttgart, Germany for the Stihl Timbersports Team World Championships 2013. After some exciting qualification round action, all of the favorites are still with us. Let's see who has made it this far. Turkey meet the defending champions New Zealand. Australia will take on England. The host, Germany, will meet the mighty Americans, and Sweden will face off against Canada. Let's get it started. Turkey against New Zealand.
Hands on the wood. Get set.
All right, good solid start for both of these teams. A slight advantage out of the stock saw for New Zealand, going to the underhand chop. The Kiwis are very strong in underhand chop and single buck, and it looks like they've taken the lead here and heading over to single buck. Jason Wynyard attacking this one. A clean run for him there, and it is now over to Adam Lowe for the standing block. And look at him attack this log. He is through. Best time for the Kiwi team, 52.14 seconds. Incredible, a clear win. Let's take a look at the replay here. A super performance for Team New Zealand. Adam Lowe attacking at the standing block with some powerful swings. New Zealand go through to the semi-final in record time.
Yeah, no, we cut good finally. We've had a few bad races and this is a good one, so.
In the second quarterfinal, Australia meet England. England managed to defeat the Swiss, but how will they manage against the Aussies? Two Commonwealth teams going head-to-head here.
All right, gentlemen. Get set.
Another good, strong, and fair start for both teams. Australia a little bit behind in the stock saw as we go to underhand. This is an area where Australia is very, very strong, and they are looking like they're doing very well already to the other side, and Australia through quickly, taking a 7-second lead as we get to single buck. Australia holding on to their lead, England working hard to get through, and we're already on to Brad DeLosa, going strong and standing block, destroying it. Oh my goodness, was that ever fast? Australia wins with 20 seconds. So the second European team leaving the contest, bye-bye England. The Australians move on to the semi-final. Now it's getting loud in the arena as the home team of Germany meet the USA. Team USA, led by champion Mike Kogar, are very strong. Can the German team rise up to the challenge with the help of their home crowd? The atmosphere in the Porsche Arena is electric. Robert Ebner getting everybody pumped up. Here we go, stock saw. Good start, both teams fair. USA slightly ahead. Arden Kogar on the underhand. Super strong, pulling away from Team Germany. Germany still trying to get through that underhand chop. The Americans are already strong on it. Germany struggling there on single buck. And Matt Kogar now powering his way through the standing block. Robert Ebner managed to pull a few seconds back, but it wasn't enough. USA take the win. But the judges have spotted a mistake by the Americans. A false start could result in a 15-second penalty, enough to mean that Germany would win. This is the importance of replay action here, checking out if the Americans did in fact have a jump start. What will Judge Rich Hallett decide?
All right, gentlemen, the winner is Team USA.
Oh! With that, it's a decision for the USA. Auf Wiedersehen, Germany.
Ja, also unsere Zeit war gut. Wir haben uns immer
Well, our time was good and we kept on improving, but the USA is a tough cookie to break. They came second last year, so vice champions, and losing to them is nothing to be ashamed of.
Wir brauchen uns nicht zu schämen.
All right, let's take a look at these semifinals, and it's a battle of the neighbors. The Kiwis going up against Australia, and the USA meeting Canada, who knocked Sweden out in their last quarterfinal heat. All right, moving on to the first semifinal, New Zealand up against Australia.
Get set.
This should be a very good one. Good start for both teams in stock saw. And it's Australia with a slight lead as we head to underhand. While very close here, it is neck and neck with these two very strong teams on underhand. Australia slightly ahead now as we head over to single block. Again, Australia just in front. Adam Lowe here with an outstanding performance in the standing block. He is going at it hard. Huge big swings. And it looks like New Zealand might catch up here, and they've done it! Oh my goodness, a come from behind for New Zealand. And the final strokes for Australia, but New Zealand has done it. They move to the finals. In the replay, we could see just how close this was between two top teams. Adam Lowe sliced through the standing block with power and precision. Brad DeLosa, unfortunately, didn't have a chance here. So the defending champions, New Zealand, march on to the finals with another best time, 51.74. The second semifinal is a battle of the 49th parallel, the USA versus Canada.
Hands on the wood. Get set.
Good start for both teams at the stock saw, and it's Canada just ahead of the USA as we head towards the underhand chop. Here is where they're strong, though, the US, with Arden Kogar getting through on the underhand chop, and they head straight to the single buck, working hard. And oh my goodness, a big problem there by Dupuis. He has to get back on board the log to finish the cut. The U.S. is ahead. Matt Kogar at the standing block, over 14 seconds in the lead, and he settles the contest right there. Mitch Hewitt still giving it everything he's got, but it's a clear victory for the USA. In the replay, we see how Dupuis had to get back up on the block. That cost Canada a lot of time, with Matt Kogar in the standing block finishing it off for the Americans. So the USA goes to the final. So the finalists have been decided. The USA and New Zealand will fight it out for the title of Stihl Timbersports Team World Champions 2013. Australia will meet Canada in the consolation final. Both teams have been really strong today, but which one will claim the place on the podium for the bronze medal? Stock saw looks good for both teams. Good even start. It looks like Canada's got a slight lead, and they are ahead after the stock saw, going to the underhand chop. Both these teams very strong at underhand chop. I would say that Australia has a slight advantage, but Canada looks like they're holding on to their lead at underhand chop, and it is Canada through first on underhand chop. Single buck now. Canada working well on the single buck. Almost near the bottom. Australia always strong here. Oh, small mistake by Canada. They're through. So is Australia. It's a dead heat now at standing block with Hewitt and DeLosa going hard against each other. Two very strong standing block axemen. Hewitt, DeLosa looking good. DeLosa's through. Hewitt needed one more swing. Oh, wow, that was close. Australia wins it, though, just by the hair on their chinny chins. Amazing. No podium spot for Canada, unfortunately, taking fourth place.
That was a hell of a race, you know, like I had right at the bottom, just a little hang that we lost maybe half a second. That would have given a half a second lead to Mitch to start the standing. And then Mitch just on the front just didn't reach far enough. So then when he went for the drive, it should have gone, but then he missed that little piece and he had to drive again.
All right, gentlemen, the winner is Australia.
Final decision, Australia take bronze. It's official.
Yeah, very happy to get the bronze medal. You know, the team's happy, but it's just disappointing we didn't get to have a crack in the final. So.
And now the grand finale. Which team will become the Stihl Timbersports Team World Champions 2013? Will it be New Zealand or the USA? One thing's for sure, they're both going to try as hard as they can.
It's going to be a battle. To the very end. Everybody's going to be on the top of their game, and New Zealand's going to bring it hard, but we'll try to make it a close one. We'll make them earn it.
All of the athletes getting focused on the task at hand, complete concentration, preparing for the final battle.
Get set!
Good start for both teams here in Stocksaw. It looks like it's the USA with about a half-second lead. Heading over to the underhand chop now. Two very strong teams at this discipline. Harden Kogar going strong. Looks like he's slightly ahead. Kogar is through, increasing the USA's lead to about a second. On to single buck. Here's where Jason Wynyard is incredibly strong. USA still slightly ahead of New Zealand. Almost to the bottom in the single buck here. New Zealand is through, the USA is through, and on to the standing block chop. Matt Kogar against Adam Lowe. Two incredibly strong axemen here as they go to try and get through the standing block chop. Adam Lowe is almost through. One more blow and it should do it. And it is New Zealand with another fantastic time. 53.386 tenths of a second ahead of the USA. That's how close it was.
All right, gentlemen. The 2013 World Champion is Team New Zealand.
So Team New Zealand defends their title. And in the end, both teams fought a great battle, and Stuttgart celebrates the winners from New Zealand. Congratulations, gentlemen. Let's look back at the slow-mo of a fantastic final heat. Once again, we can see in the replay just how close this was. Both teams pushing it to the limit. Adam Lowe cuts his way through the standing block with powerful swings. Unbelievable that he didn't blow that thing off the top sooner. New Zealand with just 0.6 of a second ahead. What a fantastic final for 2013. Great job by both these guys. Adam Lowe has definitely been the kick man for Team New Zealand. Let's hear from the new champion.
It was awesome. Great to be the one stroke in front. But a great race, a great way to finish a great event.
Oh, it's a great feeling. We've all worked really hard for this, and it was great to come out with the result. The final was really close, and everyone's blood was going, everyone's heart was going pretty hard. So great to come out with the result, and congratulations to USA for making it to the final and for putting up a great fight.
I'm not disappointed. I am excited that we have come so far in such a short time to be with these guys who are ultimately, in my opinion, the best in the world, and we're right there with them. It's special. I can't describe it. It's awesome.
Emotions bubbling to the top as the Americans are just overwhelmed with a silver medal here in Stuttgart. In third place with the bronze medal at the Stihl Timbersports Team World Championships, Australia. Runners up this year with silver, Team USA. Will they be back stronger next year? Very possible. And to the victors go the spoils. The Stihl Timbersports Team World Champion 2013 is Team New Zealand. They defend their title from 2012 and continue their domination in the team discipline. To finish off the celebrations, all of the teams come back onto the stage to enjoy the appreciation of the 5,000 fans in the Porsche Arena. That was the Stihl Timbersports Team World Championship 2013 from Stuttgart. So the scoreboard at the end of the day looks like this. New Zealand beat the USA for the crown. Third goes to Australia, just in front of Canada in fourth. And Germany ends as the best European team, taking 5th place overall. With these pictures, we say goodbye to the Porsche Arena in Stuttgart and the Stihl Timbersports Team World Championships 2013. Thanks for joining us here, and we'll see you next year.